Hello everyone, my name is Brad Lang and I'm a computer science teacher at Gull Lake High School. I've been just recently teaching computer science. I'm a business teacher by trade, so I am learning a whole lot in the field of computer science, and I wanted to learn more about cybersecurity, and lo and behold, in my email I received from one of our local cybersecurity professionals, Mr. Alberto Garcia from the Stryker Corporation here in Kalamazoo, Michigan. He reached out to me and said, hey, I would love to mentor a team for CyberPatriot. I get to speaking with Alberto. This was about 4 years ago, and said, hey, we took a couple students to a summer camp at Battle Creek at one of our National Guard facilities, and met some really great people and some great students. And so the rest is history. We kind of started learning, and I started learning how to set up CyberPatriot, how to work with our virtual machines. And so you can see here that we have our CyberPatriot 13. This is one of our images that our students are using to train. It is so cool. They work on forensic questions. They have to research. They learn integrity. They learn about confidentiality. They learn about availability, the CIAs of cybersecurity. They go in and they actually go through a README file. They act as if they are admin for an actual company. So it's really cool to see students working as a team. I incorporated Microsoft Teams into my classroom to where students can work in their team. They can record what they're working on. They can keep track of their notes. They can communicate with their team. So they actually don't have to all be together in one location. I've had students working, hey, at 7 o'clock tonight, guys, let's go ahead and work on our Linux and Ubuntu image, or let's work on Windows Server image. And it's really cool to see them becoming young professionals. So I'm at a local high school in Richland, Michigan, called Gull Lake Community Schools, Gull Lake High School, and I have two small teams. We actually have a cybersecurity class where I'll go through about half of the content where we'll discuss cybersecurity, and then the other half of the day we work on our images right now, preparing for our competitions. I just started, so it's very new, creating a portfolio about my computer science department, as well as other things about me. So this is a little bit about me. You can see my bio here on my homepage, but I'm really working on building my additional pages here for my other classes that I teach. Again, this is very new, so it's not polished. It doesn't have everything in it yet, but we are just starting our cybersecurity. Actually, I really started getting into this third trimester. We're in trimesters of last year, but then something called COVID happened. I think you've heard of it, and so it really brought it down a little bit. But anyways, my cybersecurity, not sure what's going on with my video. There is my video. I actually have a video where we are learning how to create some hashes, but also I have a podcast where I talk about students, about cybersecurity and password protections. I have a couple things in my Net Academy, and then these videos in regards to CyberPatriot, their promotional videos and stuff like that I'm using with my team. All right, so I am building this again for my students and others. You can listen to my podcast here. I have a lot of different times where I ask students to talk about their what's going on in cybersecurity. I also have, if I go under this location here, my independent certifications, because students were kind of done with cybersecurity, or at least just a couple trimester class that I have, and wondering what they can do next. And so I've actually have some students working on programming, and Anthony Perez actually got his certification in CCNA. This is stuff that they did independently, and they did it based on their thirst, and they're just they wanted to learn more about cybersecurity. So Anthony, again, he is that special student that worked really hard, but he got some resources online and studied and got his CCNA, which is, I'm very proud of him. You can listen to Anthony's podcast that we have with our Lang's Bogs, I call it, our bunch of geeks, and we have a great podcast here that you can listen to, and kind of listen to Tony as well. Again, if you go down to my podcast. It's probably going to open up in a new tab here. I do have some podcasts just in regards with my cybersecurity students that you can listen to and get more familiar with kind of how we work in the classroom setting. So again, I'm just a high school here in Richland, Michigan, with a group of bogs, our bunch of geeks that want to learn more. So I wish I could be at the conference today, you guys, but as you guys know, we're all being pulled a million different directions as educators right now, spending many hours with multiple meetings and as well as oh, why is my mind blank right now? Anyway, we have a lot to do. So thank you, everyone, and have a great day.